My name is Cole Williamson. I'm the manager of the Nexus Global Solutions Portfolio and the Nexus Global Dynamic Portfolio. It's September 2023 and I'm speaking to you from our London offices. In August, market volatility increased, reflecting renewed concerns about weak macroeconomic data out of China and an increase in sovereign bond yields. Global stocks sold off, with global equity indices falling by 2.8% in dollar terms. Broadly, developed markets outperformed emerging markets. For the funds, this meant that the Nexus Global Solutions portfolio fell 1.3% and the Nexus Global Dynamic portfolio fell 1.5%. That meant that most of July's gains were given back, with the DBP share class up 0.3% for Solutions in Q3 and the A share class for Dynamic up 0.1% in Q3. Broadly, economic data out of the US remained robust. Labour market data indicated a cooling but still robust labour market in the US. Payroll number came in at 187,000, slightly below the 200,000 estimate. Unemployment ticked down to 3.5%, while average hourly earnings went up by 4.4% year on year, slightly above expectations. Headline Consumer Price Index data, or CPI, came in slightly above expectations because of higher energy and food costs. The flash GDP estimate for the euro area came in at 0.3% for Q2. While this pace was relatively modest, the labour market remains fairly tight in Europe, and unemployment fell to 6.4%, a record low. However, the economic outlook remains uncertain, and the flash PMI number for August came in at 47. Outside of COVID, this is the lowest level we've seen since 2012. In the UK, the Bank of England raised its interest rate by 0.25%. Bringing the bank rate to 5.25%. UK headline CPI fell in July to 6.8%, as expected. This was below the reading for June, which came in at 7.9%. The August PMI data out of the US support this slightly dovish outlook, given that the manufacturing and services numbers came in at 47 and 51 respectively. In China, activity data was much weaker than expected. On the inflation front, CPI turned negative, while PPI, or Producer Price Index, fell for the 10th month in a row. Retail sales missed expectations, while Chinese investment data suggested low business confidence. The difficulties of Country Garden and Evergrande, two of the biggest real estate developers in China, pointed to continued weakness in the real estate sector. To address these risks and the deflationary risks, the People's Bank of China decreased rates twice in August. Towards the end of the month, Beijing also took under a number of measures to support financial markets, including reducing stamp duty on stock purchases. Notable performers in the month included Novo Nordisk, which for a time became the most valuable company in Europe. The Danish pharmaceutical company is benefiting from its weight loss drug Wegovy. Other notable performers included Intuit, Ares and Emerson Electric. Buoyant markets in July gave way to volatility in August, as investors question the soft landing scenario. Even though inflation is falling, risks remain. It is our belief that this means we should focus on quality and diversification. It's been my pleasure to speak to you. I look forward to speaking to you next month.